Marco, I've been thinking lately, coffee's just coffee, right?
Actually, it's not. The different species of coffee dramatically impacts the flavor, the acidity, and a whole lot more. So let's get into the different species of coffee.
So coffee is mainly grown in what is referred to as the coffee belt in tropical climates all around the equator. And a little bit is also grown in the United States, but most of the coffee we're drinking is coming from Central America, South America, Africa, Asia.
So what are some of the species of coffee?
There are so many species of coffee, different types of coffee plants, and you have Liberica, Eugeenoides, but mainly what you have is Robusta and Arabica.
So what is it that we usually drink?
If you're here in the United States drinking coffee, chances are you're drinking Arabica coffee.
So let's look at the main differences between the two primary coffee species, Arabica and Robusta. Arabica is grown primarily in higher elevations and cooler temperatures, whereas Robusta is grown in lower elevations and mostly tropical climates.
Yeah, and then you have cost. Arabica usually costs a little bit more than Robusta. And the caffeine content between Arabica and Robusta is drastic, where Robusta has almost twice the amount of caffeine as Arabica.
Oh wow, that sounds dangerous.
Oh, buddy boy, yeah. And then when it comes to flavor, Arabica tends to be a little bit more fruit forward, sweet, complex, where Robusta is more bitter, earthy, nutty.
The aroma, what we smell from the coffee, Arabica tends to be more fragrant, that pleasant classic coffee smell, whereas Robusta can be slightly harsh and a little notes of rubber sometimes.
And for roast level, Arabica is a little friendlier to the lighter, more medium roast, while Robusta takes more kindly to a medium or dark roast.
And with all these things combined, Arabica is best used for really anything, pour-overs, for drip, for espresso, whereas Robusta is really good for espresso, using instant coffee, or using a lot of coffee blends.
That's all really interesting. It's just fascinating how drastically the species of coffee can impact your experience with the coffee.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And keep your eye out because Robusta is on the rise in the specialty industry due to all the new processing techniques that they're finding that they can use at origin.
To make it more flavorful, more interesting, more complex, more enjoyable, which is great because it's easier to cultivate, it's got higher yield, it's easier on the planet.
That's right.